I never really show my intense spasms on camera. They're mainly just like that. Like a little jolt. Like you can clearly see my foot is slightly spasming. The camera doesn't catch the intensity, but for some odd reason, I've always had this wrist thing. It's lifted, it starts spasming like crazy. It's been a thing for years and years. I don't know how it came on, but every single time I get transferred my spasms, not every single time, but when I've been sitting in my chair, like I have been for not days, but I've been sitting in it for a while, the minute they start transferring me, and I get in that shaky stage, ooh, they've calmed down heavily. Oh. But then I become all stiff and can barely be moved. They were very bad before I turned on the camera. Ooh. You can tell I'm very jolty, but the minute my legs become limp, they're good. But the minute I get lifted in a certain way, my body starts
spasming.
Heavenly go down.
Ooh. My God. Damn.
It's mainly my legs. They start spasming as well.
Jolting.
Until they eventually stop. And that's my legs. When I have my legs in a cluster, they tend to spasm a lot more. But my one normal foot,
it's not crazy.
When he lifts my one leg, it's not as bad. But as you go up with it more, you see it more spastic.
Yep.
Oh, and then it starts to fall over. And then you do my other leg. This one has always been a spastic culprit. Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
It decided not to be spastic. Okay. No, actually, I'm wrong. That one is my culprit. This one's my more non-flaccid, just limp. If he lifts my legs, they fall. But when he holds my hips and does that little wrist, they start spasming at rapid. Not as bad because they've had time to loosen out.
I saw them do a little hop.
Yeah, they hop. Oop. And my culprit of spasms are more jolts, and the shakes are very rare. They don't happen that bad. I'll show you my legs when I normally transfer. Hopefully they're not spastic. Crazy. Okay. Okay. When I get transferred, my legs normally just jolt.
A little bit.
See? Mini spasm. That is normal. That little foot bounce is normal for me.
That's just
See, that is normal. That, for me, is normal. What we call a very bad
episode.
And thankfully, in my case, those do not happen often. I'm completely paralyzed from about my apple tune down. Or my gauze, you would say. And I've been a C3 quadriplegic for almost 4 years in September. I used to have them extremely bad in these said things, but my spasms are never really intense like that. There was a very old video where I had a very intense spasm episode in one of my legs. Pokemon trailer card game, which requires me to get out of my chair onto the floor. So we're gonna attempt this, as in Matthew carries me with the camera. Oh, I don't think I can. Alright, oh no, you're like, you're alright. Wow, spasming, whoa.
Whoa. Oh my God.
I'm spasming. When Matthew was transferring me and he accidentally tilts one wrong way, my body will picks me up like normal, doesn't tilt me.
Not bad.
Nothing at all. Like, but the minute he tilts, they start getting more intense. But if he has me set on that bed,
Yep.
and he lifts my hips, oh yeah, you're gonna see.
Yeah, you're gonna see something.
But I don't do that often. Like, I have to preface to people that I do not do that action often. I am seated up straight, and even when he moves my hips in my chair, they begin to spasm. But I'm not like that often. I don't really go on a bed. I do get stretches on a bed, but that's at night after I've gone the whole day, and I do a weight shift in my chair. My legs are held down by a strap. But the minute I get into bed, I don't do that often. I hardly ever put my hips up and let my body spasm. But it's mainly my hips and these bad boys that are the culprit. Oh, my arms don't really have room to spasm, as you can clearly tell. They are kind of stuck to me. But yeah, those are my spasms. I thought I'd share a little video of them because I don't share or show my spasms often. The minute you put something near my hips or my butt, my leg spasms will just kick off. Emmys are... My friend Emmy's. Can you spasm? Kind of do mine. But mine, the minute you hold my hip...
Actually not crazy bad.
Nope, those are really tame. And I'm very grateful that I do not have crazy bad spasms, specifically for my C3 injury. It is around... So it's around like my mandible jaw. That's where my injury is located. Those are horrid spasms, and I have phlegm. Those are horrible spasms, but thankfully my spasms are not that bad. We're trying the spasm test again. It's been I think an hour after that clip. And those are like very intense ones. I don't know if they've calmed down. I think they have because I've been sitting in my chair for a bit. Let me get my feet. My back always spasms bad when they transfer me. I don't think they've calmed down one bit. No, that transfer seemed to be smoother. Okay. Wow. Oop. My leg fell. Oh no. Yeah, they're activating. They're slightly less intense.
Yep.
Oop. Oh no. Oh no, they're getting bad. Oop. My one leg keeps dislatching. Oh. There we go. Let's see how long this one lasts. Restarting. Hence why I need shoes. Oh, I think it stopped. Alright, nope. There we go. Oh no. But majority of the time it's okay.
Yep.
Oop, I just fell. But my legs, they're the main culprits. Let's see if they have any more in them.
Probably. Fuck is your vent making that?
What?
It's squeaking. Oh yeah, that's the other one, never mind.
Oh. Well, they're back. Grab my other leg.
Holy shit.
If you plant them on the ground, I think they're a little bit better. But as he soon lifts another leg, and then they eventually fall and stop. If I have one of my legs and he just holds that one up, you can tell it is still quite spastic.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just very bad spasms episodes today. I think my legs are aggravated or something. I don't like that. But for the most part, I'm good. And thankfully these don't happen on a... maybe they happen on a weekly basis, but not on a regular day-to-day.
Alright, so I know you guys have been seeing my spasms a lot. I am going to show you a few videos that me and Matthew took a few days ago of my colostomy having a lot more noise or a lot more output, you could say, because my colostomy, Stoma bad boy, tends to be a lot more active in the morning and around night. And it was one of those mornings where it kept having output, so me and Matthew decided to film it. Here it is.